Kosovo's declaration of independence from Serbia was enacted on February 17, 2008. International reaction was mixed, and the world community continues to be divided on the international recognition of Kosovo. As of August 13, 2014, the Republic of Kosovo has received 110 diplomatic recognitions as an independent state. Notably, 108 out of 193 United Nations member states, 23 out of 28 European Union member states, 24 out of 28 NATO member states, and 34 out of 57 Organization of Islamic Cooperation member states have recognized Kosovo. The Government of Serbia does not recognize it as a sovereign state, but has begun to normalize relations with the government in Pristina in accordance with the Brussels Agreement. Background: a number of states expressed concern over the unilateral character of Kosovo's declaration, or explicitly announced that they would not recognize an independent Kosovo. The United Nations Security Council remains divided on this issue. Of its 5 members with veto power, 3 have recognized the Declaration of Independence, while the People's Republic of China has expressed concern, urging the continuation of the previous negotiation framework. Russia has rejected the declaration and considers it illegal. On May 15, 2008, Russia, China, and India released a joint statement calling for new negotiations between Belgrade and Pristina. Although EU member states individually decide whether to recognize Kosovo, by consensus the EU has commissioned the European Union Rule of Law Mission in Kosovo to ensure peace and continued external oversight. Due to the dispute in the UNSC, the reconfiguration of the United Nations Interim Administration Mission in Kosovo and partial handover to the EULEX mission met with difficulties. In spite of Russian and Serbian protests, the UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon proceeded with the reconfiguration plan. On July 15, 2008, he stated, "In the light of the fact that the Security Council is unable to provide guidance, I have instructed my special representative to move forward with the reconfiguration of UNMIK in order to adapt UNMIK to a changed reality." According to the Secretary-General, the United Nations has maintained a position of strict neutrality on the question of Kosovo's status. On November 26, 2008, the UNSC gave the green light to the deployment of the EULEX mission in Kosovo. The EU mission is to assume police, justice and customs duties from the UN, while operating under the United Nations Security Council Resolution 1244 that first placed Kosovo under UN administration in 1999. As of late July 2008, UNMIK no longer provides the citizens of Kosovo with travel documents, while their ability to travel using the new Kosovan passport does not coincide with diplomatic recognition. For example, Greece, Romania and Slovakia make it possible, despite not recognizing Kosovo. The 3 neighboring states that recognize Kosovo Albania, Montenegro and Macedonia all accept the Kosovan passport, which Serbia refuses. A United Nations General Assembly resolution adopted on October 8, 2008 backed the request of Serbia to seek an International Court of Justice advisory opinion on Kosovo's declaration of independence. On July 22, 2010, the ICJ ruled that the Declaration of Independence of Kosovo did not violate any applicable rule of international law, because its authors, who were representatives of the people of Kosovo, were not bound by the constitutional framework or by UNSC 1244 that is addressed only to United Nations member states and organs of the United Nations. Serbia's reaction. Due to Serbian claims that Kosovo is part of its sovereign territory, its initial reactions included recalling ambassadors from countries that recognized Kosovo for several months, indicting Kosovo leaders on charges of high treason, and litigating the case at the International Court of Justice. Serbia also expelled ambassadors from countries that recognized Kosovo after the UNGA vote adopting Serbia's initiative to seek an ICJ advisory opinion. In December 2012, as a result of European Union-mediated negotiations on Kosovo's status, Serbian Prime Minister Ivica Dodika agreed to appoint a liaison officer to Kosovo. In March 2013, Dodika said that while his government would never recognize Kosovo's independence, lies were told that Kosovo is ours, and that Serbia needed to define its real borders. In April 2013, Kosovo and Serbia reached an agreement to normalise relations, and thereby allow both nations to eventually join the European Union. Under the terms of the agreement, Belgrade acknowledged that the government in Pristina exercises administrative authority over the territory of Kosovo, and that it is prepared to deal with Pristina as a legitimate governing authority. On June 17, 2013, Kosovo and Serbia exchanged liaison officers. Positions taken by sovereign entities, entities that recognize Kosovo as an independent state. United Nations member states, disputed. Other states and entities, entities that do not recognize Kosovo as an independent state. Diplomatic recognition is an explicit, official, unilateral, act in the foreign policy of states in regards to another party. Not having issued such a statement does not necessarily mean the state has objections to the existence, independence, sovereignty or government of the other party. Some states, by custom or policy, do not extend formal recognitions, on the grounds that a vote for membership in the UN or another organization whose membership is limited to states is itself an act of recognition. United Nations member states: A, B, C, E, G, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, R, S, T, U, V, Z. Other states and entities. Positions taken by intergovernmental organizations. Intergovernmental organizations do not themselves diplomatically recognize any state. Their member states do so individually. However, depending on the intergovernmental organization's rules of internal governance and the positions of their member states, they may express positive or negative opinions as to declarations of independence, or choose to offer or withhold membership to a partially recognized state. Positions taken by other actors, autonomous regions and secessionist movements, international non-governmental organizations. See also, International Court of Justice Advisory Opinion on Kosovo's Declaration of Independence, List of states with limited recognition, membership of Kosovo in international sports federations, reactions to the International Court of Justice Advisory Opinion on Kosovo's Declaration of Independence, Belgrade Euro-Pristina negotiations, references.